Anyway guys, welcome back to the channel. I think by now we're all kind of settling down, just watching yet again another very lackluster game against Haiti. But now we move our focus to Thursday against Martinique, a great opportunity to pick up 3 points and hopefully top the end of the group if we can beat Canada on Sunday. But anyway, last go around, it was a very poor lineup selection by Greg Berhalter. So in today's video, I'm going to be choosing my personal starting 11 that I think we should use in this game against Martinique. So anyway, let's get into it. Anyway, so the formation I'm going to be playing is a 3-5-2, 5-3-2, whatever you want to call it, with 3 center backs. Matt Turner in goal. I need to see him play better with his feet, but I don't expect him to make many saves. So on the left, I have Miles Robinson. In the center, I have James Sands. And on the right, I have Walker Zimmerman. I think Miles Robinson and Zimmerman showed that they have pretty decent distribution in that game, so they can get the ball wider and distribute it. Hopefully, they can do a good job. James Sands in the center, blocking everything out. He's also very adventurous when he moves the ball forward. He's also a very good passer of the ball. So I think this back three kind of big physical guys who can pass the ball around. Just a really solid group and maybe give you a little bit more, offer you more maybe in the back instead of playing with a traditional back four. But anyway, I think this back three is pretty good and very solid. So in the middle of the field, I'm going to be focusing on the central players. I'm going to be playing with 1-6 and 2-8s. Maybe guys who are a little bit more adventurous when we're higher up the field. But I have Christian Roldan, Gianluca Busio, and Eric Williamson. At the 6, I have Gianluca Busio because I think he's a pretty good defender and he's a very good tempo controller of the ball. When you get in the ball, he can do very good things with it. He can play it out wide. We saw on Sunday he's very good at just contributing into the attack. So I think him at the 6 is just a very solid fit for the team. And as 2-8s, I have Christian Roldan and Eric Williamson. I think guys like Sebastian the Jet and Gianluca Costa, who are coming off 3 games in just a week, I think it's important to rest them for the later games against Canada and hopefully a few knockout games. Christian Roldan has been solid for the Sounders. Yes, guys, I know he's kind of a liability in the center. He can get caught in possession a couple times. Eric Williamson, I think, is very solid. I think Roldan and Williamson give you decent, ball retainability, but they also give you a lot of energy and a good work rate. Run them for 70 minutes, bring on Acosta and the Jet when you have to. But I think this midfield group is going to be very hard working and can contribute into the attack. Now, it might not be as solid as the Jet and Acosta, but I think this midfield trio it's alright and it should definitely do the job. So shifting gears to those 2 wide players, I have George Bello and Shaq Moore. On Sunday, we saw Shaq Moore. He's very good going forward and he's very good defensively. I just think he's better suited as a wingback, so playing to the strength of your players. George Bello, again, is also very good going forward. I think he makes a way better wingback than Sam Vines. Sam Vines showed that he kind of struggled on Sunday, especially tracking back and being caught out in possession a few times. George Bello offers you a pretty good motor, can contribute into the attack when he needs to. So playing to your players' strengths, playing those 2 wing backs, and they can both deliver very good cross into the attackers, which I'll mention in a second. But I think these 2 guys, good defenders, can drop back when they need to. But we're playing a team like Martinique, we should be in possession a lot of the time. So when you get them up the field and you have the good base at those center backs behind them, they can do some very good things and still have a little bit of defensive responsibility, but making sure they can play to their strengths going forward and being that motor up and down the sidelines. So I think it's a very 2 good wingbacks for the system. So lastly, up top, my 2 guys I have are Matthew Hoppe and Daryl DK. Daryl DK in this setup is probably going to be used more as a target forward. I thought Zardes, yes, he makes good runs, but he's not clinical in front of goal. These 2 guys give you really good off the ball movement and really good, they can just put the ball away. Matthew Hoppe has such a good instinct in finding the ball in the penalty box and just putting it away. So when you lob it forward to Daryl DK, maybe on a cross or on the counter, Matthew Hoppe running off of him on the left or the right side doesn't really matter. But Matthew Hoppe is very quick, very technical, and can really go forward, in the attack. And when you lob the ball to DK, he's just absolutely built for CONCACAF, and he's really good at just scoring goals out of nothing. So I think these 2 center forwards, when they play off each other, I think it could just be a really good thing, and we could get a lot of goals and chances created in this game. Anyway, guys, that is my preferred starting 11 for this game against Martinique. Please let me know down in the comments what you would change, which guys you would have instead of my guys. But anyway, excited for the game on Thursday, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching.